Welcome everyone. Summer Game Fest officially didn't started, but there are already showcases that I could miss. And the Mix Summer Game Showcase appeared suddenly in front of me just when I started streaming Crystal Atlan. And here we are, hoping they will show something in this next 2 hours. Cool new video games. I hope they're not gonna repeat themselves and show whatever's already shown. And there will be new projects and announcements, so here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Mix Summer Game Showcase.
What is cracking, fam? It's your man Justin Woodward from The Mix, the host with the most, play me close like butter plays toast, Iggy. This is the Mix Summer Game Showcase, previously the Guerrilla Collective, but nothing has changed. We are still bringing that summer barbecue heat for the streets. I'm not alone in this adventure.
I don't like how they doing showcases.
Hey Justin, and hey everybody.
They show a bunch of trailers, they talk a little bit, then show a bunch of trailers, and like this over time.
Together today, you'll discover a veritable smorgasbord of new releases to put on your radar and your wish list. I'm talking about hot upcoming games that will keep things popping between your cookouts and pool parties this summer and beyond.
That's right, grab your floaties, Candy. You know summer is on the sizzle and so are the devs. We're keeping it simple, lining up games in several categories that include world premieres, exclusives, and updates from some of our favorite developers and publishers.
Yeah.
Our friends at Valve hooked us up with a Steam event page, so make sure to open up Steam, follow the games on the show, and wishlist the ones that catch your eye. As a bonus,
definitely need to check it out after the stream.
The developers on today's
and not forget about it.
Steam keys from games in their catalog. So when you see the following QR code, grab your phone, shoot your shot for a chance to get a free game.
Spiffy. Shoot your shot. This is just the start of our summer showcase. This Friday, we are taking over the rooftop of the Grammy Museum at LA Live for our in-person showcase, where we will have over 50 games to play. We have more sweet events planned in the upcoming months, including the Dope Indie Game Awards, the Fall Showcase, and a new show we will dig into shortly. Follow The Mix on your favorite social platform to get the scoop on everything we're up to, including new showcases. For more info, visit our website at MediaIndieExchange.com. We are happy to bring back the featured charity for the showcase with Experience Studios. This nonprofit provides diverse professional entrepreneurs in the video game industry opportunities to become successful and build self-sustaining businesses, achieved through accelerator programs and access to funding opportunities. Check out the Tiltify Streamlabs QR code for more information and to donate. Thank you to Twitch for working with us on this charitable cause.
Now, before we dig in, we have to thank our great sponsors who believe in the work we do here at The Mix. We really could not do any of this show without your support, so thank you so very much. And of course, we thank all of our featured dev teams who trust us to share their amazing projects with the world. It's your creativity and talent that truly make events like this possible.
Thank you so much. Kicking things off, we will start with some up-and-coming titles that will blow you away. The games in this group are the freshest of the fresh, the dopest of the dope, and you might even see some brand new projects you didn't know existed, and maybe even some world premieres. Didn't I tell you that The Mix always got your back? Because we do have your back.
Does it mean that
Keep the wish list locked and loaded, and let's hit play.
not all dopest of the dope would be newest? World premiere. Pixel art. Frogs? Few survived the end of the world. In this tactics, to save those who remain, you must be fearless. Bloodborne, but tactics? Relentless. Deathless. Wield power over nature. Transfer heat to create wind. Oh. Still heat to freeze. Raise heat to ignite. Move water to create currents. So not everything is heat based. And reshape stone to alter terrain. Possess your party. Why? Reclaim your world. And ready yourself for the coming darkness. Okay. For each night that never rises again. What? Alright. Never send. Wishlist now. It seems interesting. It seems interesting. Blossom. I missed. What's the name of the cowboy? Or they're all the same? Ascent to zero.
Where do
30th Street.
I can think of that vacation, the run-in at the motel, that one argument. It was always the same. It's been just an awful journey to get both of us here.
Oh, it's a Resident Evil
Are you, my love?
looking game on a PlayStation 1. Ah. Okay, maybe more of a Silent Hill.
My love?
Yikes.
You're going to ruin us both.
Yeah, more of a Silent Hill. That's scary.
For what?
But was there a warning that people should be 18 plus and with a good mental capacity to watch this?
Where are you, my love? But you'll come back.
Where the hell are you hiding?
You always do.
Is this like Silent Hill 2, but not as subtle? Background.
Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run.
I have a feeling I saw this rabbit before.
Oh, your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. You'll swap the deck and play a part for me. Mops galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, cause Sharkspeare's looking mean.
The music slaps.
Enough of you, so time to be my puppet. On a string, I've had enough of you.
I remember it was announced.
Little Muppet plaything.
Billy, bust up!
Why does the sun
Oh, it's this one about robots that fixing spaceship for some reason at the end of the world.
Why does the sea rush to shore? And don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye.
There are a lot of praising of the game, I don't know why. The Last Caretaker, I was not that interested in it. I question this allocate. World premiere. Oh, Vampire Survivors. Again. Monsters are coming, Rock and Road? What? A Tower Survivor. On wheels. Let's unite our defense and Vampire Survivors at the same time. You have to you have to protect the base, but the base will be moving. And you can move out of the base to collect resources. And return to upgrade it. It's not a bad idea, but it's still Vampire Survivors at the score. Fortify. Forage. Fight. Monsters are coming, Rock and Road. That's a yacht. Kidnapped by evil who? You're bad. Bet your fingers? What? Craft custom dice? I see. They want to... They use the idea from this other popular game. Try to beat them. Are they trying? Dead finger dice? The billionaire killing game? Nah. Neon Inferno! Oh, I remember it was announced. Definitely will play. October 2nd! You're not only shooting at one direction, you're shooting at different directions. Even different dimensions. This game definitely will be fun. Physical release by limited run. Play the demo and wishlist on stream. Tactics? Air hockey! Flick shoot rocks! Air hockey tactics? So you have different characters and you need to use their different abilities to tactically overcome levels. And it's air hockey with pirate aesthetics. Now the only thing that left it if there is an interesting story. And then I'll maybe play it. Flickshot Rogues. Them out.
The gaming industry isn't just big. It's a colossal $240 billion universe where millions log in, play, and interact daily. And we are going to revolutionize that universe forever with Ryzen. Ryzen is rewarding gamers for doing what
Why is they showing shot from a movie Godzilla when they were talking about video games?
Ryzen will integrate with every Steam account, opening the door to over 100 million gamers to join the Ryzen ecosystem. And the best part is, Ryzen will let you convert your Steam achievements into real-world rewards. It's time to reward for gaming. Link, play, earn. Ryzen.
What?
Wow, Never End had me speechless. I didn't know I needed a game that combines minifigs with shuffleboard, but here we are.
This is why I love my job. Shout out to Ryzen, which is a sick new platform that allows players to get rewards through their achievements when playing games and also benefits the developers as well. Sign up for that.
How it benefits the developers?
New online showcase we're putting together with the crew at Digital Banditos. It's called Indie Fan Fest, and it's not your typical showcase. This all-new event will have a special focus on Steam Next Fest and building up wish lists, one of the most important contributors to a game's success. The Media Indie Exchange is pumped about Indie Fan Fest, and we can't wait to reveal our plans. There will be more details soon, so get to liking and subscribing for all the updates.
Now post up because we're jumping into some sword-swinging action. This category has vehicles, roguelikes, Souls-likes, and the world's first Gardenvania.
Say that 5 times fast.
So action, different kinds of action. Airframe. Oh, I remember this one. It's a race game. And where the races fight with each other. Yeah, I remember. It's a maybe. It's a big maybe. What do I do in my rage? Nah. That's a beat 'em up. Cider. Apple cider? So you're traveling around and beating up people? Okay. In fantasy setting. Wait, isn't the game got announced? Maybe that's a new character?
Scraps and waste.
Ah, yes. It's a gameplay. This beaten up in fantasy settings that was announced. I remember this dark elf girl. Zork, son of Zork. Absolum. Yeah, it would be an interesting game to play. Elusive.
The elusives are tiny creatures that live in our homes, hiding from us and borrowing whatever they need.
This game was announced at about Lilliput.
Humans
It's like Limbo, but a fairy tale.
clumsy beings, but also
Cute one.
dangerous threats that must be avoided. The Raiders are the most daring elusives, always seeking adventure and
But I thought so because I saw only 2D
They're
stuff.
quick and stealthy, using guard cloaks to
Oh
keep
wait,
them
no,
hidden
that was 3D stuff.
to the eyes of humans and predators.
It's an adventure and I like it.
Adventure and exploration game with Metroidvania elements. The protagonist, Zoe, is a brave raider seeking adventure in the giant world of humans. Along your journey, you will meet other adventurous characters and merchants with whom you can build friendships. In Elusive, you'll explore every nook and cranny of an old haunted house, uncovering pathways and tunnels within the walls that will lead you to hidden treasures.
Isn't it Raven from Sleeping Beauty?
Elusive combines exploration with resource and treasure gathering, crafting, and quests in a giant house interconnected by tunnels.
Elusive.
Together.
It may be fun. Exclusive. Okay, what is it? Show it to me. Raw Fury. Dwarf at Portal. Kingdom? Dwarfs? No. Usually in Kingdom you're on a horse. Was there dialogues? In Kingdom you didn't have dialogues. And the base building? Explore. So gather. You have portal system, you're building dwarf base, and you're restoring Dwarf Kingdom back to its glory. Rebuild. And looking for your brethren dwarfs. Regions of Ruin, Runegate. Wishlist now. Now that would be fun. Drinking game? PM Studios. Team Sunit. Dark fantasy? Maybe Christian dark fantasy? Like Lots of the Fallen and Blasphemous? Maybe I saw it before, but I'm not sure. But it will be fun. Yeah, I have a feeling I saw it before. And would gladly play it. Dragon is dead.
The surface is no longer safe for humans. Mutated creatures and viruses force us to live in underground bunkers. Veta is training combat personnel like you to overcome and reclaim the surface. Through the simulation, you can safely learn
As I was showing this game before.
actual combat. Hello, I'm John Ju, the developer of Veta. Through this video, I would like to introduce Veta, a Souls-like training game.
What?
Veta provides a perfect simulation that can substitute for dangerous real-world
Oh wait,
environments.
maybe I mixed it up with something else.
You can systematically learn all the Souls-like combat techniques, dodging, parrying, and fatal attacks. Block enemy attacks with shields, break their stance with perfect timed parries, dodge attacks with quick rolls, and don't miss the opportunity to deliver critical hits. You can create your own combat style by combining various weapons, shields, and gear. Each piece of equipment has unique characteristics, making strategic choices crucial for victory. From basic straight swords to heavy axes, from small buckler shields to massive tower shields, every choice determines your combat style.
Why is it called a training game?
In your training, you can challenge yourself in a more difficult roguelike mode. This extreme training begins to prepare you for real combat against mutated creatures. Being a simulation, there's no need to fear failure. You can experience new challenges and growth with each attempt.
I don't see how it's different from other Souls-likes.
When you complete the simulation, you can challenge all the enemies you defeated with your honed combat skills, but a single mistake means starting over from the beginning. Furthermore, hidden areas and special challenges await you. If you can overcome the hackers,
Like, the only difference is you're not
will be given.
going all the way to the boss.
Able to experience your first simulation.
Is this all? Then it's not that different.
Is expected to be released in August, with an official release planned for 2026. Veta will perfectly support your training. The future of humanity rests in your hands. Do not forget to wish list.
But, birds, pixelated birds, and something metallic and giant moving around. Alien planet. What you said? I don't get what's going on.
Hi, I'm Zach, one half of the Beauty Cult, and we're making Nectarmancer, a highly acrobatic
Nectarmancer?
media where you work for the Throne. The Throne is a mysterious entity that's dominated the world for centuries, exploiting the land and people for one thing: nectar.
Nectar? Ah, nectar.
Money, energy, fuel, power. And the Throne wants every last drop. But as the world's reserves run dry and the forest itself begins fighting back, the Throne has become desperate. So it's employed you, an expert in both sword and soil, to bring nectar to the Throne no matter what stands in your way.
Sword and soil? Is it like Sakuna of Rise and Ruin?
The very nature of their plants, using them as ammo or ammo factories, providing you with an extremely flexible loadout of projectile and soil-based support. Stay in good graces with the Throne, and you might just survive in the Beauty Cult's Nectarmancer.
Maybe. Maybe. So you're trying to restore nature and beat up a alien entity? Nectarmancer. Maybe. Maybe. Sudden QR code. Is it Yogi Bear? Go tiny? No, it looks like a little sidekick of a Yogi Bear. Party game when you're a little animal and you're in a mech. Beating up enemies around. 4-player co-op. PvP that I will ignore. Mechanimals. Maybe fun. Pajama Sam? No, how's this one called? I never interacted with this franchise. I saw a trailer for this game. It's like cute. Shouldn't it be on a wholesome direct? It's about a boy traveling the dreams. That's what I remember. He has a yo-yo. Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. First quarter 2026. Limited demo on Steam. Or limited time demo. You can pet an octopus. Hunter Studio. Fantasy. Cooperative. Lost Castle 2. That was Lost Castle 1? You beating up enemies, then you become enemies, and using powers of enemies to fight with other enemies, and cycle continues over and over. It seems cooperative fantasy, so I'm in.
Yo, Airframe Ultra is gaming at its peak. It was developed by Video Cult, the team behind Rain World, and published by Acapulco Games. So hype.
Did Rain World ever come out?
Little Nemo, which looks gorgeous. Quick history lesson, that is based on a story that was written all the way back in 1905.
That is a long time ago, Candy. Yeah, I dug the Capcom version back in the day on the NES, so cool. We have to hit that pause button to give some love to Experience Studios, a Black-led organization that serves underrepresented communities in the game industry. The Mix enthusiastically supports their efforts through our contributions to their many important and inspiring events. In fact, mark your calendars for the next Black Voice in Gaming Showcase coming to a screen near you on Monday, June 9th at noon Eastern and 9 a.m. Pacific, and is a part of the Summer Game Fest.
Now, slicing orcs in the face is cool and all, but sometimes you just want to spend a day crafting, farming, or cuddling with your beloved pet fire lizard. For those
I'll collect wood and stone games.
Here's a category that'll feature farms, towers, and pets.
Let's get into it with some farms and towers and stuff.
I can understand chill farming games, but collect wooden stones, it's additional work. Well, farming, building. What you built into a crashed airplane? Is that quite a house? No. I think we seeing 69 as a funny number too often. it would be really funny if it wasn't gameplay, but all cinematic for a mobile game about farming, or not even mobile, but for some old Facebook game. Satisfactory. Why do you need to produce so much? On a conveyor, so many conveyors. What? Hoverboards? What? There are too many Easter eggs from 90s. But we already have Inzoi as a sim simulator. Is it metaverse? It has everything. What is happening? Autonomicam. Early development stage. No mix were harmed in the process. She knows Kung Fu. No, seriously, the giant amount of mechanics in one video game is overwhelming for an average player. Autonomica. Collect wood and stone. In a, it's not tile based. It's a square. Each square, craft and build. Each square is different environment. Why should I play clicker? Collect dragons and automate? What? Why? Does anyone remember Peter Molyneux game Curiosity? When you had to do the same for nothing? Akopara? A virtual companion for your desktop. Resting is... Ah, it's Tamagotchi. So it's the whole Tamagotchi game with different mini games where you must... Battle your friends Nanomon. Isn't it too close to Pokemon? What if they got sued by Nintendo? Well, the next one, Nanomon. I don't know. It's a desktop app, more than a game. Master Year? Is it a vampire girl? Is it tower defense? So you're a little demon lord? Wasn't it a person from Animal Crossing? Relic Guardian. I don't know, I need to learn more about this game before deciding. It is cute and anime, but I need to learn more. Which simulator? With farming. Forbidden magic has opened portals across Never. Roger? Fairies? Lorenzo? Use your powers to discover hidden lands. Help the locals and learn new magic. The aliens? In a witch setting? Find the portal keepers. Ghosts? The guy from Porco Rock? Restore balance and stabilize the portals. Or what? What the worst that could happen? Ritual of Raven, 7 August? I don't know. This Raven schemes something. Craftlings? Oh. Lemmings! No! Goodbye. Yeah, the lemmings, but you give them tools and they doing stuff. Instead of immediately make someone with the tool, you give them tools on a way. Oh, this one, this one got a parachute. And this one dead. Well, a lot of people don't have any idea what lemmings are, and the other ones are feeling nostalgia. Maybe. Oh, next first demo. Pokemon! Not a Pokemon game. Choose your body. Wait. You're already playing as anthropomorphic animals, and you also have a bodies that are little critters. It's kind of questionable. Human mode? Customization? Pets use their abilities in the field. Is this how you capture them? Timuro-kun. Who instead of mute? Creature Raptors. Raptors? That's a goat. Oh, it's Opus?
They say I'm fading away.
I need to play previous Opus games, but the visual novels, I don't know how long it will take. How do I get back? But the question is, can I play this one without playing the previous ones?
I need to head up that mountain. My home's up there.
Or do I have to? Because this seems like a good story. Popos Prism Bag. Fall 2025. I want to try it out.
Hello, I'm Taylor, one of the developers behind Spirit of the North 2, which is available on PC, PS5, and Xbox.
It came out
In this
recently.
short deep dive, I wanted to share how we approached the most challenging but most rewarding aspect of the sequel, rebuilding the feel of controlling a fox. In the first game, players told us the movement felt clunky, the collision was frustrating, and jumping wasn't intuitive. And honestly, we agreed. Piloting a quadruped is very difficult in video games and players aren't quite used to it. And from a dev perspective, it's a much harder problem than it seems. So for Spirit of the North 2, we threw out the old system from our first title completely and started over.
They couldn't fix it?
Humanoid characters use a capsule collider. That works great when your limbs are symmetrical and your pivot point is in your torso. But with a fox, the capsule becomes oversized and the character rotates from the middle, making it feel like you're steering a shopping cart. We ended up doing something that usually is discouraged, dramatically shrinking the capsule and even letting the mesh stick out. This gave us a tight collision that allowed the fox to move through tight spaces and never bounce off nearby walls. The final movement model was inspired by a kite, where the head leads and the body trails. All the animations needed to be rebuilt to match. But in the end, it felt more natural, responsive, and fun. It took years of iteration, but the difference is something that you will definitely feel when you play.
Alright.
The other big issue to address was jumping. We wanted the precision of scripted jumps without the immersion-breaking ledge markings seen in other games. So we built what we call target jump system. And the targets are placed procedurally in real time. The system evaluates dozens, if not hundreds of factors and conditions in real time. It is easily the most complex system I have ever created, and also the most satisfying. But we didn't stop there.
That's cool.
If you're sprinting, the procedural targets switch off. You get a more reckless, longer jump, perfect for covering distances fast in a huge open world. The balance between freeform movement and target-locked precision is what makes traversal in our game so fun and fox-like. That's it for now. There are many more improvements we made to the fox character, including animations, morphs, grooms, skins, abilities, and more. But for now, I hope this gives a sense of how seriously we take our player feedback in getting the movement right. We are grateful for the players who play our games and help guide our designs. We still have plenty to learn, but we're really proud of where our character has landed. Spirit of the North 2 is now available on PC, PS5,
I need to play the first one at least.
Xbox X and S. Thanks for watching.
Damn Swarm! New stage Kisila. This Pokemon like where there were you could play in co-op. I remember you can play co-op when it came out in early access. Challenge mode. Wait. They took Temtem and made it into a Vampire Survivors? Ow. Well, now that I'm definitely not gonna play this. Black Short Games. About Frog? Frog was a backpacker?
Huh?
You're using Tongo. So, platforming, frog adventure?
Looking a little green there, Frog. You good?
This place is making me sick.
Oh, toughen up, Hop. It's good to have your world turned upside down every now and then.
No. I'm pretty sure it's not. At least not to that degree. Big hops.
What's up, guys? My name is Clint Sparks, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Global Gaming League. You know, we as gamers know that gaming is the fastest growing form of entertainment in the world. Makes more money than the movie, music, and television industries combined, but yet it's still disconnected from mainstream pop culture and the streets. That's why I'm here today with Media Indie Exchange, the home of discovery and innovation in the gaming world, to get you guys familiar with the future of gaming. Welcome to the Global Gaming League.
It's all about PvP games.
Live from Las Vegas, introducing the Global Gaming League, a league of celebrity-owned teams playing both new games from Call of Duty and Valorant to retro games like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Tetris, and everything in between. A first-of-its-kind, multi-game title league where gaming, music, sports, fashion, and culture converge. This is not a traditional esports league. The GCL is a gaming entertainment
not gonna work.
that combines the competitiveness of traditional sports leagues,
I gotta spin the chain!
theatrics and storylines like the WWE,
You keep pressing A. Actually fight
Oh boy.
I'm pressing Y.
and the fanfare and rivalry of the UFC.
No thrusting.
Attracting legions of new fans, real celebrities, real entertainment.
Who? Oh, this is gonna be copyrighted.
Everybody games, so we built something for everybody, giving gamers around the world the chance to compete and build a real career as a gamer.
Your mama could even play if she got skills.
The Global Gaming League will connect cultures, build international bridges, uplift underserved communities, and close age gaps while making gaming a household name and the new pop culture phenomenon.
The Global Gaming League starts now!
Nah.
These guys are pros. My 5-year-old is better than me at Tetris.
I can believe it.
I am looking forward to the Tim update, and as always, Spirit of the North 2 looks beautiful and fantastic. Much love to the Global Gaming League for pushing things to new heights regarding innovation in gaming entertainment. Looking forward to partnering with them on the future and all of their endeavors.
Absolutely. Oh, snap, Justin. It's key giveaway time. Thank you to the generous donations of our participating developers throughout the show. Just scan the QR code on your screen to cop them freebies and follow Media Indie Exchange on all your socials to stay in the know. While I'm hitting you with the reminders, go visit the Mixed Summer Game Showcase event page on Steam to see all the titles we're featuring today and wishlist the ones that tickle your fancy. Our devs benefit from growing their wishlist numbers, so don't be shy. Cool? Cool.
Extra cool. Definitely the ones that tickle your fancy. Next, we will karate chop into the next segment, which features games from flying fists to fearsome bosses. This category has some titles that are straight crack. So let's rock into the next seg.
When it will be about RPGs? Exclusive. Popocom, it's also came out, Colorful Adventure. So that's from the same publisher as how it's called? Arknights? Engage in fun field co-op play. The good part of this game, it's co-op. These items to work miracles. So it's both PC and mobile. Enjoy arcade minigames. Up to 4 players. Ah, on the specific color may pass. Oh. It's already out. Football with humans. Oh wait, it's not a rematch. It's another football game. Spectacular special moves. So when Sifu announced their football simulator, I made a joke that they better done Kung Fu football, and someone decided to do Kung Fu football. Damn, they were just trying to make me play PvP game. Well, that's much funnier than usual football. Or Rocket League football. Football Heroes League. Oh, for free. You're cordially invited. A brawler with sophistication. Gentlemen. It's a gentleman's dispute. Gentlemanly combat. Sir, you must be shot from a cannon. That would be a bunch of mindless fun. Dressed to impress. Valves of upgrades and destroy your friends in gentlemanly manner. Shueisha Games. For a second I thought it's like that game in Avatar Legend of Korra. But it's about a girl with mecha arms fighting against mechas. And other champions. That can be a fun action. Bakudo. Yes, wishlist now. This is fun. Mystery? Adventure? Oh, I remember now. It's like Shadow of Colossus inspired. You're so small. Patterns are so big. But you must defeat them all. But you can see shit in the symmetrical view. Maybe. Light Odyssey. Wishlist on Steam. Oh, beating up. Oh, it's Vampire Survivors, but on in a hood. Survive because you're a survivor, but not a vampire survivor, but a gang survivor. Combine and upgrade. Destroy. Dugan. Who's Dugan? His eyes are crazy. Cyber Dugan? Beat down city survivors? Eh. Beat 'em up, quick time events, Troublemaker Beyond Dream.
I'm Nanda Gamecom, the game director of Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream. This is an open world action comedy game and a direct sequel to the first Troublemaker, taking place 3 years after the event of the original game.
Wasn't first game was
We're diving deep into the themes of dreams,
stylistic and cool looking.
the battle we often face as we grow from teenagers into young adults.
And they decided to go with photorealism.
Protagonist, Rudy the Cipta last champion, returning main character from the first game. And
I do want to play the first one.
Beyond Dream. The contrast in their fighting style and the story perspective will create a much more intense and emotional narrative as we witness their journey through struggles chasing their dreams. Unlike the first Troublemaker, which was limited to high school, this time you are free to explore South Jayakarta, a city inspired by a place across Indonesia, including Jakarta and my hometown, Pacitan City. And yes,
Interesting.
Troublemaker 2 is our first ever open world game, following the Troublemaker 1, which was our debut action game. In this city, you
So it's like Yakuza.
side stories reflecting the real voice and daily life of South Jayakarta people. Wacky and creative minigames hidden in unexpected corners. And of course, since Beyond Dream is now part of the character roster, you can visit their studio, jam with the band, and play original song from the game. As a small indie developer from Indonesia, we proud to bring an open world experience set in a world that feels truly a local and
I will definitely play the first one.
Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream is
And maybe I'll play the second one.
25 on Steam. So don't forget to visit the game and follow us, Gamecom team, on all of social media platforms. Thank you for watching and stay tuned, stay boo.
Troublemaker Beyond Dream wishlist.
Hello, I am Ramon Nafria from Language Studio and I want to present you Army Moves Over There.
What? You can jump on a car. Shoot from a car. Break through walls in a car. Turn a turbo on a car.
Army Moves Overdrive is a reimagination of Army Moves as if it was developed these days. And what is Army Moves? Army Moves is a game from 1986 for several microcomputers. Zeta X
It
Spectrum.
would be really funny if it was the other way around. if they if the
MSX.
If the first thing they show would be
graphic cards and
a cinematic for a pixel art game.
A series of games that include Navy Moves, Arctic Moves, and more recently, and not official, Space Moves. It is one of the best sellers of what is called the golden age of Spanish video games development. It will be an action game with some twists in its mechanic, like stealth, use of vehicles, and the best slap movement in the history of video games. We want to release Army Moves Overdrive to all modern devices, if nothing strange happens, next year. We expect you to enjoy it.
So it's not only about a car, alright? It could be something fun. He slapped him.
Overdrive. Dunwich.
Cooperative. Turn-based. Clean. Or what? I now understand why they tried turning cleaning into a game. The funny thing is that people are playing cleaning games instead of cleaning the house. Even though cleaning games should make them clean the house, but they never clean the house.
Games disappear, support ends, memories fade. But not here. At GOG, we believe that if you buy a game, it should be yours forever. That's why, back in November, we launched the GOG Preservation Program, a promise that your games will keep working even if they're delisted or no longer officially supported. 6 months in, we've already added nearly 60 titles to the program. Here are some you can play right now.
I knew there was a reason I like good old games. Okay. They're using AI art. And they're okay with it. Made compatible forever. The first Witcher, the second Witcher. And so much more.
And what's coming next? You'll want to stick around.
Okay, where are my old schoolers at? One of those games gave me serious Sega Soccer Slam vibes for real. Definitely can't wait to give that one a spin. Also, shout out to GOG for keeping it thorough with their mission in keeping games alive.
Now we're gonna keep things going with some creepy horror, comedy horror, FPS games, and action. Let's go.
Creepy horror games.
I have to save them all. Even
From
when
what?
the city resists with everything it has.
Pathologic?
Sometimes it feels like everything is in my hands.
Pathologic free.
Even time.
That's an art house game.
If my patient dies today,
You can save everyone.
I saved them yesterday. first. It seems to be working. But I can't save everyone with my own hands. The city is dying from others' mistakes. And I try to fix them. I take control. And the city stops resisting. Everything becomes possible. A vaccine.
I tried to play the second game because all the games are kinda like remakes of the first one.
Possible structure. The plague
but
made.
It's really hard to understand what exactly you need to do.
This can't just be a dream.
So,
logic free.
You became the head of an emergency task force, using any means to fight the plague. Tell me, Dankovsky, before and after, were you always aware of the consequences of your actions?
Box cutter? Polly? Don't? Devil Girl? Not much of a Devil Girl. Are you sure that's horror? If you're going around and shooting, it's not much of a horror. It's your fault. What? Silly Polly, beast. Coming this fall? Maybe. Oh, this one. Why it's horror? It's not horror. You're playing as Anime Girl and you fighting with civil robots. And take selfies? This one definitely will be fun. How do you defeat this giant machine? Motor slice. Wishlist now. By blushing. Horror in farm.
Hey everyone, I am Max and I am Isla Creative Director at Pulsatrix Studios. And I am here to introduce our game to you guys. In Isla, you will play as Samuel, a beta tester responsible for testing a range of new technologies in the year 2035. One day, you receive a new VR dev kit with an inbuilt artificial intelligence promising of being capable of developing horror experiences in real time based on the user's neural activities and active feedback. But the resources it uses to create the most immersive experience possible are the same weapon which will imprison Samuel. As virtuality merges with reality, you must use everything in your power to free yourself from this tailor-made psychological torture device has the lines blur between what's real and what isn't. You will have to face your innermost terrors in a true survival horror filled with challenging enigmas, an oppressive and intense atmosphere, and visceral combat against grotesque abominations. Isla is a homage to classic games of the genre, such as Resident Evil and Silent Hill, through both mechanics and thematic resonance. In some of the levels, you will be through the paces of true psychological horror, and in others, survival will be the key to get through. Discover the truth behind Isla, but be careful. Some of your choices that you make will affect the ending that you get. Arm yourself with a great arsenal when the task ahead demands it. Do what you must to survive. Hope you enjoyed the Speak into Isla. Please consider wishlisting on Steam as it really helps us out. Thank you.
I find most of horrors boring, so I'm not that interested. They're walking kinda strange. Collect wood and stone. Farming in zombie apocalypse. They're definitely preparing. Yeah, that's definitely zombie apocalypse. The bars. That Satan? Dark Overlord. A revelation of decay? Retrowave. Toxic Crusaders.
This looks like a job for the Toxic Crusaders.
Play as 7 unique characters. I never watched the movie. And there was a TV show, also never watched it. Mrs. Junko? Swap characters mid-fight. Our 10 trauma-inspired levels. Chicken? Evil chickens?
I expected better from our nation's future burger flippers.
There's dangerous boss fights?
We're the American Revolution.
What? Motion comic cutscenes?
Processed slop and the good people of Tromaville will be transformed into a ravenous horde of drooling monstrosities.
Say, Coxie, did our nation's educational system always include rampaging student gangs and a giant radioactive squirrel?
Giant radioactive squirrel? Original soundtrack by Psychotic and Psycho released by Limited Run.
Toxic Crusaders.
Third quarter 2085.
Boomstick for an arm, chain gun fingertips, and the might of ball storms in your fists. With this kind of power, no one.
Fast-paced action. Captain Wayne.
HQ, over. This is Detective Stanley Steel Press. I'll be docking at Orca Isle at approximately 1300 hours. Over.
Stanley Steel Press.
He's part man, part shotgun.
What?
This Captain Wayne guy is the biggest menace these waters have ever seen. Once he has his sights on something, he'll stop at nothing to get it. And all that stand in his way are reduced to mist. There's no army nor fleet that can stop his fury. What? Dangerous? Oh, no, sir. You've got Detective Stanley Steel Press on the job. Of course I can take him.
You talk a lot of big game there, Gumshoe. But if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Come and get me, copper. Captain Wayne's Vacation Desperation. Wishlist now on Steam.
Nah.
Well, go on already. What are you still doing here, man?
Giant lump of flesh. Wait, why previous game was horror? So what's this supposed to be? System Shock but with biological enemies? That's Evil Shodan again. This anime has thought. Sinseeker? Moros Protocol. Eh. World premiere. First person shooter? Horror? Run, hide, escape? So it's like Amnesia. Oh, is it Velociraptor? Hunter be hunted. Is it zombie dogs? With creatures that should not be? Athanasia? Telera Interactive presents. It's time to go to hell. Clean the room without jumping. Fast paced. Pick your poison. I remember there were shown in this game before. So you go around shooting and choosing upgrades like in roguelikes. Defeat Hell's Deadliest. Holy shoot.
Your Pathologic looks very thrilling and super atmospheric. In contrast, Captain Wayne is super over the top and fast paced. I love that team. They're so cool.
They are very cool. All right, game fans, we are cruising to the finish line. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far, and thank you for sticking around for this last set of games. Up next, we are jumping into some deck building games, a genre that took the indie world years back. And the genre's popularity doesn't seem to be letting up as the next collection of games makes clear.
We also have a few RPGs bringing that classic
thank you.
JRPG flavor. Plus, for the dice rolling fans, we got a game that really captures the freedom of playing a classic tabletop adventure. Are you excited yet? But without further ado, let's check out some Dungeons, Dragons, and deck building games.
RPGs. Show me RPGs. Undead Weta, giant cockroach. And who's it supposed to be? JRPG? JRPG is nice. Is it like co-op or you just have a constantly helping you companion? So, in a fantasy world with giant cockroaches, heroes rise, fighting with Scarecrow, crystal snakes, Sand Hydra, Shrine's Legacy. Damn alive. Music, rhythm combat, and story RPG, and it's not fretless? Kimchi? What a name. An original soundtrack. By whom? Multiple difficulties. Nocturne. But not a Castlevania. March 2026. Alright. That wishlist now.
Hey, I'm Christopher Odegaard, the developer of Esoteric Ebb.
Disco Elysium in medieval fantasy.
You are the cleric, a glorified civil servant in a fantasy metropolis on the brink of its first ever election.
And he has amnesia.
The events of Ebb start when you're sent to investigate a magical incident, an explosion and a tea shop in your city of Norvik. Depending on how high or low you make the stats, your experience will radically differ with each playthrough. Your political alignment, how you approach a quest, and even your dialogue choices are all affected by your ability scores.
We'll definitely will be playing this.
And nudge you in directions that align with their personalities, not always to your benefit. Ebb is all about being the player at the table, making the most interesting decisions, and finding your own unique solutions. Whenever a challenge appears, a 20-sided die will be rolled. Then you add or subtract any modifiers to reach that final number. If you find a challenge you couldn't possibly succeed at, there are always ways to make your life easier. Explore the branching dialogues, gather information from around the city, or wield mighty spells to improve your chances. Every little choice matters and will affect how the cleric navigates sticky situations. Don't forget to wishlist Esoteric Ebb on Steam for updates on our road to launch. Thank you.
Becomes World Wars cleric. Wishlist now.
Hi, I'm Ryan Yalye, studio director for Fangamer and one of the developers of the new version of Off.
This guy looks like Elijah Wood.
RPG that went on to inspire games such as One Shot and Undertale. Fangamer is working with the original creator Mortis Ghost to provide an updated version for modern platforms. Let's take a look at the all-new combat system.
The malls of Zone 2 are a perfect way to show off our new combat system. Going straight in the battle, we'll have the batter do a basic attack, and Alpha will do a competence from the competence menu. In this case, we'll choose Saturated String for additional damage.
Nice, this one's like Undertale.
A basic attack. But if you notice, Omega is charging up. If you look at its meter in the bottom right, it is actually going twice as fast and is spiking up. This means that it's going to do a critical hit in the next turn. That way, we can choose a big competence to ensure that we purify the enemy. We'll go through and do a Saturated String and a basic attack. And if you notice, the batter also is spiking up, but it got confused. Not all critical hits are to your advantage. We'll be able to quickly dispatch the enemy if we want to make sure that we don't get any additional damage. The song you are listening to, by the way, has been created by James Roach, one of the musicians of our all-new soundtrack. We're going to go up against the same pair of enemy in the exact same way. We're going to start with an attack, a saturated string, and then follow up with another basic attack. However, one of the enemies is going to charge a critical hit. We're going to change our tactics and see if we can try and take down that enemy before the critical hit has a chance to be able to hit us. However, it looks like we're too late, and we took a massive hit and also caused confusion as well. This isn't good, but we can be able to at least get our revenge on that enemy. Oh no, it looks like the batter also took confusion, and now the other enemy is charging a critical hit against you. You can easily see how the critical hit system can be beneficial to you or work against you. You can also use the critical hit system on items as well, so that you can get a critical heal off of an item. Thankfully, at the end of the mall we have something to look forward to. An advertisement for cat food. For returning players, we also have 6 all-new bosses designed by the original creator Mortis Ghost. They take full advantage of the systems you saw today. Does this area look familiar?
In addition to James Roach, we also have all new music by Morosk, composer of Stray, Exaheva, Banshee Beat, one of the composers for Omori, Night Margin, one of the creators of One Shot, and Toby Fox, creator of Undertale and Deltarune. All will be coming out sometime later this year on Nintendo Switch and Steam. Thank you very much for watching.
2025 of something fantasy? Oh, is it? Are you moving like in Crypt of Necrodancer? But without beeps? So when you move, the world moves. Maybe. Lord Ambermaze. August 14. Alright, this one needs the wild squad. But the first trailer that we saw was in cartoony style, and the game is with 3D models, and it's XCOM Tactics. Animals doing heist. Turn-based. Tactical action. Wild tactics. Maybe.
pilot. This is your pre-flight safety briefing. Please
Oh,
remain seated while we...
this one came out. This game came out. It's it is the card game about anime pilots in mecha fighting against aliens.
This game is so... I'm gonna say goofy. There's so many crazy combos you can pull off in it. I love the bomb mix. It just feels so satisfying.
Ugh, I'm just in love with it. You need to check this one out. If you're not satisfied, I don't know how to satisfy you.
This is one of the coolest games I've ever played.
Endlessly replayable? I doubt it.
Because I'm a bomb.
I don't think the boss was ready for me and my bomb nanigans.
Star Raiders. Yeah, it's out now. You would know it if you watch what's new this week. Exclusive.
Hush now, Olvi. Close your eyes. Dream beneath the darkened sky. My little one, the night has come. The wind still hums.
Fantasy, card game.
I follow your steps through ash and clay. Every step leads me astray. With trembling hands, I search, I yearn. Yet what has passed cannot return. The shadows rise and twist your voice. I cut them down without remorse. The stars above beheld my cry, but only echoed back the sky. I call upon fire to ignite my wrath. I call upon the spirits to light my path. Speak to me, love. Let me hear your breath. And never
This how Souls like deck builder.
of death.
Card game. Solo card collecting RPG. Master the Chain System. Coco randomized dungeons. New adventure, my dude. Powerful upgrades. Unveil an epic story. Oh, there is a story. It can change everything. Defeat deadly bosses. It's a giant turtle. Candle. Deck cards of Candlewood. In browser?
I love seeing that update for Nocturne. It is such a slick title, and I am definitely going to add it to my wish list. Now make sure you go to the Steam event page and wish list your favorites from the last segment, as well as all others from today's show.
Wow, Candy, I cannot believe it's over already. Unfortunately...
Well, I knew about most of the games. There was only like one surprise that I didn't knew about and I like it.
On Steam, where all
But I won't remember what it was.
You may learn you missed something awesome. Wishlist now and live
Absalom?
life free of regrets later. Once again, thanks to all the
Absalom Dwarfs.
showcase. We can't
Dwarfs
wait to get our
Portals.
hands on your handiwork. And another mighty muchos gracias to our sponsors, Exola, Ryzen, Acapura Games, HeroCraft, Hype Train Digital, Indie.io, Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, New Blood, Noodle Cake, Retroware, Silver Lining, Top Hat, Tripwire, XD Network, Inc., GOG,
Lemmings, Craftlings.
Raw Fury, and Fully Illustrated.
Is it a recap?
Y'all are the best of the best. Don't worry, folks. The mix will return sooner with another showcase filled to the brim.
Opus, but I probably need to play previous games of Opus. Spirit of the North, I maybe need to play the first one.
The mix is always cooking, so keep your socials on point to stay in the loop.
And remember to mark your calendars for the next Black Voices in Gaming Showcase coming
Light Odyssey is maybe.
Eastern, 9 a.m.
Bakuda, definitely.
To the team at the mix that puts all
Definitely Troublemaker 2, I need to check Troublemaker 1.
Thanks again, y'all. This is Justin Woodward, your host.
That game with rhythm combat also interesting.
And I'm Candace Woodward. Thanks again for having me, Justin. I cannot wait to the next one.
We will see you
Motor Slice I knew about.
I can't believe that I just bounced, put on my soft clothes, grabbed a controller to play games without saying that there is a bomb that's going to drop on Saturday, June 7th with a plethora of indie game showcases. You guys got to check it out. Wholesome Direct, Women-Led Games, Latin American Game Showcase, Southeast Asian Game Showcase, Green Games, Frosty Fest Games. That is all
What about Summer Game Fest opening event and Xbox and PlayStation State of Play?
Tune in for some awesome stuff. Peace.
And Future Game Show. Alright, that was the Mix Summer Game Showcase. I told about all the games I was excited. You saw me being excited about different games, and there's 5 more showcases this week. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Share my videos with music for sharing. If you want the channel to live and grow, support me here on all the social media. I'll see you in the next videos and streams. Bye.